believe this. Well, I do. Oh, oh no, that's juice, so.
That's another
a ration of juice. Oh, well, I'm listening.
If that sounds
yeah, it's still live.
It's because
the Trump impeachment trial.
As part of the impeachment inquiry.
It's quite interesting. They've obviously put together quite a good case, and it goes over quite a bit of material. Going back to the Ukraine conflict between Ukraine and Russia, and how Russia illegally went in. And I think we all remember that, tanks and all the rest, and how we sat by a bunch of cunts. Yeah. Well, I don't remember the United Nations getting involved. Yeah. It's all on our TV screens, and these Ukraine people who are, well, not very well armed, shall we? I don't think they've got missiles, get it? Yeah. Well, I mean, we talk about Hell's Angels, Knights Templar, Roscicrucians, White Brotherhood, Cathars, White Magicians, and White Witches. And the list goes on. Oh my God, if I actually got onto that topic, I'd be here about 8 hours. So I think I might give that a miss. There's a motherfucker for you. This is what the media do. Put some nice, interesting titles to get people to look at it, and then probably say about 2 words about it at the end. I might do more, because I must admit, one ear's taking in all this, because it's live now, Trump impeachment trial. Well, I would, this is all very well, a lot of it's a load of bollocks, right, but I think I'll turn it off and wait for when Mr. Trump has his chance to answer all this. Oh, it's been quite interesting, because they've roped all this other stuff. Like I say, what the fuck's that got to do? Well, I don't know. But, this is supposed to be President Trump's not good actions, not the fucking Russians going into fucking, oh my God, it's like they're trying to dump everything on him. Well, it's his fault, the Russians went into Ukraine, Oh, they're really trying to build it all up, when really the man in the street wants to know, okay, what did Mr. Trump do? Oh, he spoke to this bloke, some high-up official, and in the Ukraine, and asked him if he could do some research, In other words, give him a bit of, because if it's truth, it's truth. What the fuck's wrong with that? This is layman street talk. Yes, as the president, he asked this other guy, this is street talk, well, can you give us a background check? He wasn't saying, can you dig up a load of dirt and shit? He's saying, what do you know about this cunt? This is street language. Now, what the fuck's wrong with that? That is him using his presidential clout in a good way. Now, had he said, I want you to dig up a load of shit and lies, no. He wanted to get a background check. Just like you go to the FBI and all these other intelligent agencies, but where better to go than the head of a country? This is just street talk. I am a cunt idiot. I don't understand politics, but I understand the spirit. And I know the spirit's getting very angry. This is a waste of fucking money, you cunts. That's to the Adam Schiff. He's supposed to be head. See, I didn't even know the fucking name of the cunts. The Democratic Party lead impeachment manager. This is to you, you fuck-brain cunt. You're wasting thousands of pounds, dollars, and people are starving to death, and most average Americans say, I don't give a fuck that Mr. Trump may have asked this Ukrainian president or whatever the fuck he was. Can you give me some background information? Yeah. And I'm sure everybody does that. Yeah. You're just being wise as serpents. Can you check this out? Is this a motherfucking cunt? Well, he probably didn't say it like that, rare. But that's how I've grasped all this. In a nutshell. Then they're roping all this other shit in, you know, right, Uncle Tom Cobley and motherfuck cunt Putin and the illegal invasion of fucking Ukraine. Yes, it's interesting. What the fuck's that got to do with Mr. Trump? Here! So they're trying to really confuse people and bring all this in as if Mr. Trump's responsible for fucking... Oh, that's the other shit. Oh, he was talking to President Putin. Because he, Mr. Trump, said through his background information, Mr. Putin was okay. Get it? That's simply the gist of it. There's a picture of him and Mr. Putin, and he did something about, oh no, he wasn't responsible for the fucking up of their election. Mind you, I might have got the wrong end of the stick of that. At the end of the day, we're all fucking responsible. Yeah? Yeah. That is the trip. We're all responsible for the filth, the fucking lies, and all the rest of it that's going on in the world. Get it? It's become okay to lie. So I look at this Mr. Skiff, right? And I'm sorry, the Bible I get is a lying fuck big cunt. Now, I haven't got the facts and figures of why and how he's a lying fuck big cunt. That's just me moving in the spirit. Now, as I've said to a few people, don't like the cutting word, take me to court. And I can give you a list now. I'm going to turn this shit off because, you know, thank you very much. It's just shit. But I will put it back on when and if. Well, I'm sure Mr. Trump's actually done a 14-page document, actually. I haven't got round to reading it, but, you know, whatever. Now, Hell's Angels, I think I've shared more than enough. Right? They are God's army on earth. And there is a place for physical action, shall we say. But if you've ever met Hell's Angels, and again, we've covered that, I'll be quick. There are angels, there are angels, and there are angels, and there are angels. So I got to define it. Well, okay, Graham, what do you mean by a Hell's Angel? Someone that has completely removed themselves from society, because that's the scriptural injunction in the end of days, right? Just as we in the Jesus Fellowship Church have done the same. The Jesus Fellowship Church works within society, but has created its own subculture society, as in fact did the Christians. Check out the book of Acts. You get a different picture of what it is to be a Christian. And that book of Acts talks about everyone had everything in common. They had a common purse. Get it? So they weren't just tithing. In the Jesus Fellowship Church, you gave all of your salary, repeat all of your salary, repeat all of your salary back to the church. Not just 10%. How you doing, Madonna? How you doing, Mr. Redford? How you doing? Whatever. All the people I've confronted on Facebook and just confronted them with that. Are you giving 10% of your earnings to charity? Right? If you're not, fuck off, meaning you're not a Christian and you're not fucking kidding me or anyone else who is a genuine Christian. It's more than likely just a publicity stunt. Yeah, okay, I've lost a lot of friends. That's right. I'd rather be true to my spirit and not suck up to people to maintain their friendship, which is what's rife. The amount of people that are sucking people's cocks, and that is a very valid statement. Yeah. The amount of people that are sucking people's cocks and other sexual favours then, but that's the one, to get some material gain. And to say that, I don't need to name people, but the majority of women in an office block then, I can't tell to sissy, are cock-sucking whores from Babylon. I can name names. This is my trip. My trip is take me to court. Yeah, that's the word I'm getting. Tell them to take you to court, Graham, and we'll be there with you. And we, stress we, not I, ego, will wipe the floor with them. Now, the people I'd love to take me to court, right? The Bank of Scotland, they instigated police to come to my home, and they had a detailed letter, which they wouldn't let me have, of issues that have gone on between me and the Bank of Scotland. Okay, I'll go right for the jugular. The most offensive thing I said to the Bank of Scotland, and I'll set the scene for you, I was asking, after many attempts, can I have a credit card? I didn't want an overdraft because they're a rip-off, and I got put through to a special department for disabled people. Now, I make this straight, well, the lady knows. Lovely lady, funny enough, she was from the Philippines, so we had quite a nice little chat about my goddaughter and did she know that. But then we came to the, why we were phoning each other or why I was phoning her. I'm very sorry, Mr. Clark, but I've got to tell you, according to the bank's guidelines, get it, we can't offer you a credit card. Then I said to her, well, I'll do it now, it's only 8 o'clock at night. Okay, is this being recorded? Because often they are, the phone calls are recorded, right? So I know the trip, I know how they work, right? And I said, well, look, this isn't for you, as clear as mud. No, this isn't for you. So I don't wish to upset you, right? But this is for the Bank of Scotland, meaning the people in charge, right? Look, you fucking cunts! I'm a fucking Hell's Angel, you cunts! Yeah, end of story. Now, to analyse that, I've got a brother, and this is still being contested. So here's your Hell's Angels bit, right? It's up to the Hell's Angels if they consider someone whose brother was initiated and who he, that's me, worked with my brother to distribute LSD. And that's how his active connection with the Hells Angels was. Any idiot cunt, well, who's in the scene, knows that it was Hells Angels that ran the distribution of LSD. I've shared about that, but some of you cunts don't pick up. I met one of the major distributors of LSD at Stonehenge. And how can I say that? He parked his motorbike right next to mine. So he will know my number and I know his number. Well, I just say it, 'cause it doesn't matter, everyone knows it, but to take a photograph of the bike's a different matter. And that's what this idiot cunt was doing. Yeah, acid 1. And my number, well, he knows that. But anyway, this is, again, to get through to the angels. If they want to help, I've told them in my one of my encounters with the All England Angels at Stonehenge, quote, no man has the right. I actually started, you're right. So this is me, I'm getting the first words in, and I was told to go to them, right, 2 angels, both with staves, rare. And I said, you're right. No man has the right to tell you what to do. Not even Jesus Christ himself would tell you what to do. He would ask. Big difference. So that's the cutting word. And it got through. Me and this angel then talked about things, and he brought brought a big slab of cannabis, and it's obvious he had never rolled a joint. Get it? And I'd been singing, guess what, on stage, the last song I sung, and the last lyrics of the words I sang. I was going through all echelons of society. Heads of state, world leaders, just give a quick flash. I love you, Maggie Thatcher, but I wish you'd skin up. I love you, Chairman Mao, but I wish you would skin up. Get it? I love you, President Reagan. Well, that's what came through. I wish you would skin up. And the last lyric, guess what, kiddies? I love you, Hell's Angels, but I wish you would skin up. And that song's called Skin Up, You Bastards. And it starts with, skin up, you bastards. I can't do it too loud, but I can't remember. Right? It's like a choral thing. Yeah, it's a choral thing. Sing up, you... Sorry, got it wrong. Skin up, you bastards. So that's like an intro. And the band, were tuned in. I tuned into them. So I knew what sort of music was coming because I'd do that. I don't know. Right. To keep people entertained, and this is a jam. You wouldn't believe it. You thought this had been rehearsed to fuck. Well, we were in a sense. We're doing the same, about 6 or 7 songs in many different ways. So we do a lot of Captain Beefheart thing, get it? Right? Because I'll just say to them, right, go for it. So they would just, get this thing together, probably in about 10 minutes, great, Then I said, right. And then I announced, Captain Beefheart. Meaning that's how I'm going to sing, but it fits. Oh, sometimes they're across. Oh, it's just mad fucking hell. That should have been filmed. So I would do like a jazz thing. So they'd be doing something because they've locked into it. And I said, right. And then I announced this artist. And I said, what the fuck's, But I could. My voice has been consecrated to the service of the Lord. Now, I don't think there's too many people on this planet that can say that, because it is the whole trip. Proclamation, prophecy, words of knowledge. But it's a very unusual ministry. Your voice is consecrated to the Lord. Yeah. So, we just did a Beefheart thing then. You gotta legalize it. Remember Beefheart? You gotta legalize it. Beefheart. Anyway, so I was on stage channeling, singing these songs, and the last one was legalize it because it went then into a chorus. Oh no. Sorry, different song. You've got legalize it. You gotta legalize shit. Nice little ditty rhyme there. And then there was Skin Up, You Bastards, which I did start. Skin up, you bastards. Bit better than that. I'm a bit croaky, right? And whoomp. And you got the chorus line, I love you, Maggie Thatcher. I love you, Chairman Mao. But somehow I wish how you would skin up. Just to give you a little, blast. And it ended. Sorry about this, some of you cunts are so thick and shit. But I know this. how many fucking of these videos I've got to do before some of you cunts, well, maybe we ought to give this guy a bit of a hand. He wants to start a charity. Rare. Well, we could do a run. Rare. Bit of fun, what we love doing. Rare. London to Scotland. Rare. Give the cunt a trike. Rare. I've already been offered a trike. Right. So I'm not hustling. I was offered a trike by the peace convoy. After it all ties together, after I had successfully turned on the All England chapter, so I didn't finish that yet, guy brings out the big slab of cannabis, and I showed him how to roll a joint and told him the whole ritual of how I and my late, well, I say late, my brother did. Now that'd be a link, right? My brother turned on, because that's what he would do. Everything that moves is his religion. So he turned on some Hell's Angels in a prison. Oh, of course, everyone knows you can get cash in prison, you know what I mean? But it was, and they did the same trip. They never turned on before. Now that's a special link, and people will remember that. And that's probably how he got initiated into LSD distribution. Yeah, I mean, I don't know this. I'm not God. But putting two together and getting four, yeah, that's probably how it happened. So he turned them on. So that's like an initiation of brotherhood. Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you turn someone on for the first time, it's a sacred act. Of course it is. Yeah. And if it's done in that spirit, which it would have been, Father, Son, Holy Ghost, three skins. But this has been forgotten. But any idiot cunt on the street, oh yeah, roll a joint with three skins. Yeah. Well, I don't know who started there. Fuck it, but that's just, yeah. And it is convenient. But my brother, it's a ritual. Father, Son, Holy Ghost. Three skins. Right? Ritual. And this is how I showed the Hell's Angels at Stonehenge, teach them the right way. Yeah. And that's what they took away. And they said to me, yeah, it's a habit. They're so used to being told what to do. There's a place for that. Chain of command. Oh, yes, you must have discipline if you are soldiers and fighting the forces of evil, which can be other human beings, but are, in a sense, possessed by the powers of evil. Get it? Let's not get too airy-fairy. It is still physical, but there are people who are being used by the powers of darkness, and it isn't fucking Hell's Angels. And if they are, they're not Hell's Angels. Get it? So there's my line. Oh, there are many people, and I've seen them. Guys with fucking baseball bats and that, and they're just a group of thugs. They're not real Hell's Angels. They're copycats, but they haven't quite got the picture. Because the picture is the Bible. The picture is the end of days. And why do I say this? I've challenged people, but no one's done it. Yeah. I've done all this. I know what I'm talking about. Go online and just put Hell's Angels, websites, and you can very quickly log on and you'll suddenly have your bollocks blown off. Fucking hell, all quotes from the Bible. Well, this isn't what we were told. Yeah, exact opposite. And you see, they're really nice people. The one I went to, really beautiful. There's an angel with another angel. And I get this, how it doesn't fit the stereotype. He's holding up his little baby child and was as proud as fuck as any normal loving father would be. Get it? Oh, yes, they got long. It's what I mean. Don't judge a book by its cover. Don't judge a bloke by the length of his hair. Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young almost cut my hair today. How we were, as a culture, and my brother, we grew our hair long. But then the short-haired fuck pig straights, and that's what we called them, fucked pig straights. Not quite that, not a good pictorial of them, but stuck-up cunts that got a broomstick up the cunt are, self-righteous fuck pigs. People that would turn their nose up at someone like me swearing. Oh, my God. Well, yeah. Some little idiot. Remove your profanities. This is the sickness of it. We'll let you rejoin our group. Now, at first I thought, well, this could be someone from the Pindorm Foundation. And I asked this cunt idiot twice, are you part of the Pindorm Foundation? And he is so arrogant and so into his trip that, oh, everybody wants to be part of my gang. I mean, that's what it is, a childish mentality. You want to be in my gang, my gang. And that's the level of this, get it? So he totally not, Pindorm Foundation was there. I asked him a straight question twice, and he didn't respond. His basic trip was, if you want to be part of my gang, you've got to sit on a power chair, got to remove your obscenity. So I told him to fuck off. Bit more obscenity, you stupid, ignorant cunt. And no, I don't want to be part of your pathetic fucking gang. Yeah, take me to court. That's right. Because the law is, I don't think it's a criminal offence to swear at someone. If you call them something like a sex pervert, yes. Imagine the ridiculous of it. And he called me a cunt, Your Honour. I've done this a few times. And the fucking jury turned round. Imagine all the waste. Well, you are a fucking cunt, you stupid cunt. Imagine it. And imagine the police taking this up as an offence. Well, bit of news for you. I went to report people for slander and defamation of character, which is a criminal offence. Well, here we go. We've got a slight cut here. But yeah, now that is out of order. Spreading lies about someone. The Bible talks about it. Get it right, gossipers. And that's what I've got in Lambride. And I had a fire in Lambride. And my legal shaman's mix, San Pedro cactus, Salvia divorum, which I'd made and called Blue Unicorn, and spent hundreds of pounds shipping in perfectly legal herbs, was taken away. I wasn't given receipts, and I've met that policewoman recently. And she knows me and I know her. Well, it's coming, love, because this is recorded. If I suddenly get sectioned or anything else like that, I know my rights. I happen to personally be a friend of John Barclay, who's the head of Murray Mental Health. And he's just a phone call away. I also be a personal friend of the priest who's part of Murray Mental Health, David Anderson. That's good for me. And I have no worries at all that I contact, and it is my right. So they come here, illegally arrest me on some trumped up bollocks, which is what happened last time. I'm not going to say anything until I have an independent observer, because I am an ex-psychiatric patient. Can you please phone John Barclay, Murray Mental Health, although he's actually wheelchair bound, but he can easily arrange for someone to come and attend my interview come interrogation. And I think he can even bring a video camera along. So it makes it easier. No, you don't have to take notes, mate, just video it. Now, if the police object, oh yeah, I was videoed the last time because I've got nothing to hide. And that's probably why it's all thrown out of court. Assault, threatening behaviour. Yeah, cunt grabbed hold of me and all this bit. That's assault. Trying to get me to confess that some of the material in my shaman's mix, this'll make you laugh, was marijuana. Right? And he grabbed hold of me. What's that there then, eh? What's that there? Right? I said, I don't know, mate. I'm colourblind. Looks all red to me. Because it did. Assault. And John Barclay, being head of Murray Mental Health, it couldn't just a quick few phone calls. So it don't matter, so I just stay stump. Sorry, I'm not saying a fucking thing till my independent observer arrives. So you just stick me in my cell and I'll just chill out and have a, little meditation and what. It'll take a few hours to work out. And then when he's here, I'll ask him to bring a video camera, which every cunt's got now. Get it? Every fucking mobile phone. Might be probably as good as that, but has video capacities. And if you refuse, that's not going to look good on you. Right, because that's part of it. My rights need to be protected. I don't need some snidey cunt trying to trick me into confessing to something, whereas anyone knows in America, I think it's the Second Amendment. I'm not going to answer that because if I do, it might incriminate me. Get it? So yeah, got it. So I'm tuning in. Well, he's admitted he was an LSD dealer about 10 years ago. Yeah. And I would say, no, I'm not going to answer that because it could be used and I could be incriminating myself. So you've got anything else? You got any evidence? Have you got people round here who are going to lie and say I've sold them LSD? Yeah. That sort of solid. Well, you haven't. Been on retreat. Yeah. So it'd be John Barclay, head of Murray Mental Health, but he is in a wheelchair. But he is head of the whole of Murray Mental Health, and he will know people that will be prepared and can act in this role. And all I've got to say is, can you bring a video camera with you? And then we have some fun. Well, anyway, I want to talk about the last time you arrested me and you took all thousands of pounds of my property away. I never got receipts, and all I got is that you burnt it. Well, I think I'm due compensation, and I think I'd like a letter of apology from the head of Murray Police, whatever. And then I'd like to request compensation. You can soon estimate the value of those herbs. Again, if it has been actually recorded. Yeah! Oh, yeah, that's very common. People would be busted of marijuana, and this wasn't. And then only half of it was recorded as the actual amount that was found. And I've shared about that. It was rife in the Gosport and Portsmouth area. Dealer got busted, goes to court, and we're all there to witness it. And the evidence is there. Yes, Your Honour, we found John Wallerfuck, with 10 kilos of hashish, valued at rare, and that's all bollocks as well. The amount of value they used to put on this, again, because it increases their law. So, whoa, £50,000, rare. And we jokingly say, well, you fucking bought that for you cunt at that price, you got ripped off. Yeah, they get a bit of welly from the stalls, right? But it got worse. Then it came to reading out how much the person was actually found for. And the person himself is a very famous case. No, it wasn't fucking 10 kilos, you cunts. It was 20 kilos. Because he had nothing to lose. 10 or 20. But he's really making the point that these are thieving, lying cunts. And they're probably selling it back to people on the street. Yeah. Now, how corrupt as fuck is that? And that was rife. Like I say, the Lord has put me in all these circumstances. Thank you. Well, I love you, but it might be a gay comment. I'm not gay. That's all I can just say at this juncture. But nothing wrong with saying you love someone. God is love. There you go. That's a bit of a clue. Yeah, God is love. So if you think you're anything other than love, it's 9 o'clock. But no, that's still, I've got 2 hours yet. See, this cunt. Oh, yeah, this cunt was probably partial for the police coming round yesterday. But I didn't mention anything. I know the law. I'm doing this. It's a video. And I might be shouting, but it's 9 o'clock at night. I'm nothing to what some cunts are like. Fucking rock music blasting away. Now that's being inconsiderate. I'd agree. I would fucking knock on the cunt's doors. Excuse me, I don't mind reggae, but I think I've had enough of it. Can you fucking turn it down, you cunt? Yeah. You know, you don't need to have it that loud, so I'm trying to fucking think. Now if the cunt ignores me, at his own fucking peril. Your speak is very well. Thank you. You've obviously got not such a good grasp of the English. Thank you, though. I really appreciate it. I very rarely get it. Yeah, you speak is very well. Yeah, it is. You can see through the anger. This is how a real spiritual minister works. So if your preacher is just going, and quotes the Bible, get it? Oh, I quote scripture, but it's not every second fucking word. So in other words, it's an intellectual thing. Oh no, the Bible sideways, backwards and frontwards, rare. And of course there's power in scripture. There's also power in the cutting word. Get it? Big difference. Some cunt just going, people just, that's what happens. Fall asleep. Bored out their fucking skulls. And get their wife for them. Shut up, John. Yeah, fucking falling asleep. Yeah, I've seen it. Fucking hell. The priesthood. Oh my God. Oh no. Nothing is beyond contempt, if that's the right word. Yeah. The cutting word can just as be for the ordinary man in the street. Yes. What happened, good man? I don't know. See, again, bit broken English, but you know, right. Jesus Christ is very angry. Not was, is very angry. And if you in any way are connected with these ascended masters, they are very angry. Now, a lot of people know, Buddhism teaches, anger's. Does it? Does it? What's that up there then, John? Yeah, what's this? Be a bit of a hassle, but a bit of dramatic effect. I'll have to unplug the power, but obviously it's not. What's this then, man? No, I'm being moved in the spirit to do this. I've got to be careful because it's not my thing. And I've got the light to consider rare. And because I'm using the screen, it would be better I used... There she is, but I'm not got to watch because I can see me. No, it's not having it, see? No, there it is, but it's not very well. That is a Buddhist wrathful deity. See him? Motherfuck cunt and the fuck pigs. Yeah, he's a protective deity. Rare, wrathful deities. So all you Buddhists, New Agey fucks and all the rest of it, look up wrathful deities. You'll find that character. And he's very handy. Obviously, it's gone dark. Probably just haven't touched the light. Yeah. When you disconnect the power of this to save battery, you can't see it. Yeah, it's amazing little. Well, that's Mac computers. So if you disconnect your power line on a Mac computer, your whole image dims because it's saving electricity. But I mean, that's it. It's just all built in, all automatic. Well, let's have a look. No, I've still got about 10 minutes to go. Got quite a few things, but they're all interlinked. That's a good way. And I don't know. Can't get the star. I should have a urinal thing here. So I've just got to cut through to that. Can't get the star. It's me. Anyway, where was I before I was rudely interrupted? That's part of diabetes. It's not a big issue. When I consider what other poor cunts have to put up with. You just carry a urinal bottle wherever you go. Yours would be in the car again, so I don't have to run around looking for a urinal. I can just sit in my car and go. And that's how I was doing. Now, let's have a look. It's only polite to look at the feedback. You're welcome. I don't understand that though. What happened, good man? Yeah. How come you're such an angry, fucked up well, that'd be my whole life, my friend. God's put me through a pretty disciplined, not such a bowl of laughs life, but I eventually leveled out. Yeah. I can still move in the cutting. It's this as have a go. This is what's made me urinate. Yeah. It's apple and mango juice. Nice. But anyone who knows anything about diabetes, you shouldn't really drink. Well, you recommend for a start fruit juice. You don't drink it. That's natural. Yeah, fruit juice. But it isn't. When you eat a piece of fruit, you have all the fibre. And so in a sense, it's like material, get it, and space in your stomach. And that's the natural way, isn't it? Think about it, to eat fruit. Well, it's to eat fruit. But when we juice, a lot of the pulp, but you can get that, that's it, there's your trip. A lot of the pulp is removed because some people don't like it. But you can, if you go to really good stores, you'll get juice exactly as it is. It says pulp included. You might have to shake it up a bit, but that's the natural product. And that when juice is filtered or whatever the fuck they do, it isn't so good for you. And you're recommended to do about a 50-50. 50% juice, 15% water. And I'm still going through my detox. So yes, that's where all this energetic stuff comes through. I'm detoxing. And that's very similar to fasting. And if any of you have done fasting, know exactly what I'm talking about. You do get lightheaded. Whoa, and you do get very high. But you've got to know what you're doing to break the fast. There's your breakfast. No, break fast. And it's a skill and it's an art. But I've learned how to do that. I've been to a professionally run detox centre before. I don't know if I've mentioned it in this one, I probably haven't, but that's my next trip, literally trip as well, on the agenda, is I'm potentially going to go to Canada and have a month's stay in a professionally run detox centre that has a doctor in tow. They generally, a good one will, and Facebook have said they pay 60% of my accommodation fees. They're obviously going to pay the airfare, return flight, as I said, but it could have been interpreted, well, I'll just go to this exotic place, see a doctor. Well, no one would do that, and come back. But I said, no, I don't obviously want to do that, but I do need and want to go on a detox. So that's good. Oh, you want to go? Yeah, latest update on it. Just sent recently, about a day ago, to, well, I can say that, it's just a name, Mary Rose the Fifth, right, whatever, because I'm not giving her address or whatever. And I've asked her, please, can you confirm that the agreement we've made, one actually with her, that 60% of my accommodation fees will be paid. And also, yeah, that's important. Are you, because it was before, but you see, are you going to book this detox for me? It seems the obvious way to do it, isn't it? Books the return flight, thing the accommodation and then I get there and pay the 40%, get it. So they would agree to, oh yeah, we want to book in a Mr. Graham Clark. He wants to come for a month. Look, he can go longer. Depends what the visa restrictions are to Canada. Quite good, actually. Marijuana is legal in Canada. So it's niched right up in my escalon. Oh, yeah. And more importantly, on a very down-to-earth practical level, there's this brilliant circus group. Now, they've got a French name, but it generally means, I believe, Circus of the Sun. But if I describe them, well, I guess it is technically a circus, but it isn't. There's no animals, get it? There's athletes, there's acrobats, there's musicians, there's singers, and there's even a mime artist. But of course, the shows can altered, be different. And it's a massive, big concern. Apparently, thousands of athletes come from all over the world to be auditioned to be part of this troupe. And this troupe just isn't one show. Again, depending on the numbers of people they got and all the rest of it, they can put 5 or 6 shows on. And guess what? They are, as I've described in Black Unicorn, multimedia events. That's exactly what they are. And they're incredibly entertaining. Like I say, you're not just going to sit and watch a rock band. There is music, and it was contemporary, electronic, and a bit of, brilliant. And I watched the whole show. And I do feel in the spirit that would be a perfect place for me to possibly set up Black Unicorn. Because that's it, a lot of these people don't actually get accepted. But they're artisans. And they're obviously fairly intelligent, a lot of them, and they could easily fulfill the roles, and it'd be a job for them. They could still do their athletics, get it? To set up a charity, you're going to need a treasurer. They've got to be good with computers and keyboards and telephone technique, I suppose. Yeah, because they're dealing with people and organising events. But I've got it very clear in my mind, this is going to be women only. Right? Oh, there's far Well, oh yeah, we're going off track now. The NSA. My experience, admit it was a few years ago, and you could have changed and grown up, but the two assholes, and that's it, these are people that are meant to be assessing people or facilitating people to become an outside member, not some stupid little cunts on an ego trip. Oh, we're the NSA, where? And they, the vibes they gave off, and what was it? One said, "Oh well, we'll think about it," sort of ship. Get it? What's the fucking think about, you stupid cunt? Oh yeah, this okay. See, this is it, and it is. Now, a woman wouldn't react like that. Probably just laugh. Well, I wouldn't probably speak to a woman like that. That's the trip. Most men are cunt idiots. Now, there you go, idiot. So I'm not calling you a female sex organ, but you see, that's men macho. Another definition of cunt or cunt is idiot, but idiot just doesn't cut it. Yeah, on street language. You won't hear two people having a rather heated exchange. Oh, you idiot. Oh, you idiot. Well, no, you fucking idiot cunt. Get it? There. Street language. Of course, you can alter the implication as venomous, and then it's up to you two people, if they both want to become friends, to obviously patch it up. But maybe I'm not interested, and that's my right. So I come back to the Findorn Foundation. People put a word around, oh, you don't have anything to do with him, he'll bite your fucking head off, right? Whatever. Fine. You leave me alone and I'll leave you alone. I'm coming to the foundation, if I do, to set up a healing ministry. And I'm going to get there. Funny enough, it's Findorn Foundation members that have witnessed and can accredit the 3 miracles I did within the confines of the Findorn Foundation. Oh, there's more. This is just in the spirit. I've been told I've done over 20. But why am I doing it? Well, anyone would. You want to gain a good reputation as a genuine spiritual healer, you can bring forth evidence like that. And it might be a bit of a hassle, but I just need to find out who was the beautiful lady that said she was an elf and announced to the whole community she was Jesus Christ. And who was it that took her for a walk round the point and she came back not thinking or saying she was an elf? How you doing, Lauren? Oh, yeah, there are other adults as all that witnessed this. And they came back saying she's a beautiful woman. Yeah, I wouldn't mind knowing who that lady was, because that would be the ultimate test of it, of course, herself. But maybe for certain reasons she might not want to. And maybe you, Lauren, might not want to. Yeah. And it wasn't just you. Oh, no, things like that get all round the foundation, for fuck's sake. This woman disrupted the whole fucking community. She was part of a group and she was visiting the foundation and she announced to her group that she thought, she was Jesus, and it freaked the fuck out of people because they took it the wrong way. And because of their negative reaction, that put her into elf. Yeah, it is her way. Okay, you don't accept I'm Jesus. What are we going to do with this? Because the whole Findorn Foundation said, well, older owls, pixies, motherfucks and cunts. Yeah, that's its whole basis. Working with the angelic kingdom, and, growing the garden and growing the big cabbages. So she had very intelligent lady. She put you on the spot. But of course, I got through and said, look, you're not going to win. She actually said to me, am I a part of the Findorn Foundation? I said, no, I'm not. And as soon as, again, this is an interjection. We were together for about 6 hours, for fuck's sake. And she'd go from being woman to elf, woman, elf. But in a few times she was woman, this is it. There'd be a few minutes of, if you like, sanity. And she would look me in the eye. Are you part of the Findorn Foundation? Oh, she hated you. I said, no, I'm not. So then we made a bit more ground, get it? And then there was the boyfriend. She was there with all these brilliant suitcases, a beautiful, I won't use the word sexy, because this is wealth and taste. This mini skirt wasn't the sort of thing. Oh, she was a wealthy lady and really fancy shoes and the whole shit. You know what I'm talking about. Well, who knows? Probably have 10 or 12 instances like this a week. Well, if you fucking do, you need closing down. And as for your Courtney Young and his little gang of morons, oh, this is in the spirit. I know Courtney Young personally, and I know, funny enough, he set himself up as some group that is meant to be able to help people who are moving through spiritual emergence. Well, just having an intellectual grasp of it, Courtney, is not it. You've got to have the spiritual realization. Yeah, you would have fucked her up. You would have just quoted, and you would have probably confronted her too early. That was part of the process. But after 6 or 7 hours of just being with her, being Alf with her, not Alf, but, and then she's a beautiful woman, it was this. And slowly, through counselling and cutting word, she realised that if she did, that's what I said, if you carry on like this, lady, you're not going to win and they will have you sectioned. And I said, you don't want that, believe me. It will fuck up the whole of your life. She'd lose her credibility. No one would take her seriously, just like what happened to me. Yeah. And you're meant to be spiritually aware people. The way I've been treated by the Findorn Foundation, we'd start with Peter Caddy, but again, I'd excuse you that he was a cunt and an idiot, but was given the power as the so-called founder. He was just a cunt and an idiot, a sex pervert, and he was just married to one of the founders. But if you were to take him and Eileen and put them side by side, he's a totally different animal. Literally. Yeah, well, there's a cutting word for you. But I'm sure I'm not the only one who feels that way. I'm not the only person that was turned away wrongfully. Now we can go into that trip. Well, hold on, Graham, and there was these few things that happened, but it was absolute bollocks. Again, it's set up. I got wrongly accused. Or to me, it's cunt shit. But this is a justification that he told you. He's brought rock music into the foundation. Music devil, and all the cunts there, probably apart from David Spangler, that knew fucking damn well who it was who brought that record in. And it fucking wasn't me. It's probably a bit of a group secret. It's hidden. It is in amongst all the classical records. Admittedly, there's probably only that was the only rock record there. Chicago. Got it? Yeah. And that was playing here. David Spangler. Do you remember that? Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's still alive. I'm the man that got accused of bringing Chicago. And I was playing it as you were about to give a channeling. Oh, you remember that, don't you, David? And I'm the man you did the washing up with. Yeah. Which is another transgression of the trip. Oh, yeah, Peter Caddy comes sniffing in, but he fucked off. Because why? Because me and you were getting on like a house on fire, and you didn't give a fuck. In fact, you probably didn't know that other people thought, oh, that's David's thing, and he likes doing that, and just leave him to it. What a bunch of cunts. You are just a human, like I am. And you like just being treated as a human, as I do. And you really loved it. You know, I just come up to as natural as fuck, because I got there first. Oh, what do you want to do then, mate? You know, you wash, I dry, and you laughed. Of course you did. You dried, actually. Yeah. Yeah. Don't know now. Yeah, you might. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I washed and you dried. But there's a load of contact. All these people on about, come with your channel. No other channel knows fuck all about you. Yeah. Have a word with David Spangler. Tim, it's just a little occurrence, but oh yeah, the guy who did the washing up with me when I was channeling Limitless Love and Truth, because I'm the only one. Or it might be others said followed. Oh yeah, I remember him. Yeah, right. We might have even changed names. Yeah. Yeah, you know. That's how real people are, you know. You know. Oh, who are you? And what's your serial number and your rank? And you know, oh, I'm a channel of King Kong cunt and the motherfuckers. And no, we just did the washing up. And we're just enjoying each other's company. Love in action. Rare. So that's blown those cunts out the water, right? That's quite a good connection. Oh, and I have met Eileen Caddy. And I don't just mean meeting her walking across the fucking park or something and saying hello. Eileen Caddy invited me for tea. Now, how many of you can say that? Probably quite a few, but you know what I mean? This is putting the trip. You know, you respect angels, and I am an angel, but that's still to be verified. Yeah. Angels have their own system and whatever, but I've quoted actual examples. I've turned on Hell's Angels. So that's really meeting them, kneeling down in front of them and rolling them a joint. And I brought the cutting word, you know, even Jesus Christ would not tell you what to do. He would ask, oh, no, follow the trip up. They were so used to that they walked away. So they got the hash and I told them what to do. They got to roll a joint, showed them how to roll. Then he turned around, quote, do you want us to roll all this up then, or skin it up, because that's the term, and give it back to the people? Then I just interjected again to say, well, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Get it releasing him. Jesus Christ comes to set us free. And if your Jesus Christ figure is some cunt on a power trip and gets off on telling you what to do, he isn't Christed and he isn't anything really. Now I'm psychoanalyzing myself now. Why do you think it's taken you over 10 years, Graham, to get this charity together? Right? Because humanity are fucked up in the darkness, and I ask, don't tell. Oh, hello, you know, Pete Townsend, would you like to help me get this set up, please? I never actually spoke to him. I got to his secretary. And his secretary said, well, Peter's actually runs his own charity called the Double O. But he still could have helped. Get it? He's a man. Well, is he? That's another issue, but that's whatever. Rare. Load of stuff about him being caught with a load of child sex porn. Well, I don't judge your trip. I don't judge anybody. I ask. And if he'd have said yes, the karma he would have generated by helping this would have been immense. Madonna, I've asked. So I haven't actually asked. No. I've done a video, but it's clearly just said Madonna Black Unicorn. But again, these videos could be deliberately being suppressed. Again, people on a power trip said, oh no, if it gets out what this guy is and what he can do, fucking hell, we've got to sit on this. Yeah. There's only about 20 people have seen these. Well, yeah. I see all this other shit and there's thousands of people. But again, it's what the people want. They don't want the cutting word. Yeah. No. But again, back to the trip. So 10 years on and off, I've been trying to promote this. And I've done radio interviews. Sir Richard Branston, how you doing, mate? Yeah. Oh, yeah. A man of wealth and taste. And all I'm asking for is not money, although that helps. It's other people that can help set this up. Oh, but they've got to be women. So he was sent this document and he's seen it. It has faxed him. And I had a letter, but it's gone there, congratulating me, quote, on my resourcefulness, but just some waffle. Again, they don't see it. Oh, I can't do that and don't want to do that. Oh, but maybe I could ask a few friends. They don't see it like that. They put themselves out a bit. Oh, it's not my ego trip. No, I don't want to do that. I want to fly around and fucking fly around with jets and fucking all the rest of it. Right. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I'm asking for help. And you've blown me out. You've not helped. Again. And he's meant to be a knight. Fucking hell. Well, okay. Being told, now, Graham, don't attack people. Expose them, yeah. That's still, yeah, you can expose people. And they can respond back. Well, I'm very sorry, Graham, but all self-righteous. I happen to be doing this, that, and the other. Oh, but I'd like to help you now, just to blow me out, right? Oh, fine. Well, I only want women, but I'm sure, bit of publicity. Right. I've been to various local radio stations with this. Murrayforth Radio wouldn't even give me the time of day. I've been to a local newspaper, the Northern Scot, wouldn't even give me the time of day. Yet it wouldn't even let me in and, read this through. And he'd come out with all this defensive shit. I think he's done an out-of-order article about me in the Northern Scot I'm talking about now. So I did have this fire. And all the cunt idiots, that's what they are. Were put out, that I've got Kayla gas battles in here. So the police had to come in here with severe caution. They were all told to get out of the house in case there's an explosion. The road was closed off. Now, how much do you think all this cost? So there's policemen that I'd have roundabout stopping any car from coming in because there could be this big explosion. Admit that they probably only did that for about an hour because once the firemen did get it, there you go, brave, give credit. And such was no fucking Kayla gas bottles in here. Of course, I went all through the house saying, no, that cunt should have been arrested. That's wasting fucking public money. Probably not arrested, but certainly cautioned. And certainly, we can only use the word interrogate. Well, who the fuck told you this? Oh, I made it up. No, they've got to lie, but again, then someone else lies, get it, and they all pass the buck. Oh, he told me. Oh, he told me. Yeah. No one admitting to be the actual original source. Yeah, we can't blame a cunt idiot for just passing on some false information. So again, I contradict myself. Yeah, I mean, it's just, well, that's what I was told, yeah. Yeah, I'm being sarky now. Yeah, I mean, that's, whatever. But when it gets to issues that my material was taken away by the police, and it has thousands of pounds of perfectly legal herbal material, and it was destroyed. Oh, and including books. I had a few books about marijuana. Books! Get it? Books about marijuana growing, marijuana culture. Just unusual, actually. I've never seen one before. A marijuana woman, well, what would you call it? Naked women book. But they're all lovers of marijuana. So, yeah, models, beautiful bodies, but they were basically saying, yeah, I love marijuana and I smoke marijuana, which is risky. Of course it is. You know, if it's illegal and you're blatantly, having yourself photographed and, whatever, jointing, whatever. So they were pro-marijuana then. That's what it's called, pro-marijuana. Pin-ups. There you go. Well, I like a naked body, just as anybody else does. Yeah. But anyway, this is taken away. They weren't that cheap because they're not a common thing. I haven't seen them in Smith's. Been looking. No, it's just called Green Girl or something. And it was a pin-up. Oh, they weren't all naked, kind of thing. But it's a pin-up thing. But they're all women that love marijuana, and marijuana's incorporated within the design. Yeah. Nice. Quality pin-up. Well, they got taken and destroyed. Yeah. The chip is, I should have been given receipts. Just loads of stuff, right? It's all bagged, loads of stuff, right? And my phones, obviously, but I didn't get them back for months. And that's a joke. One didn't even have a chip in, so that should have been returned immediately. And the other one, it's a chip, but it's a tie. It's what I used in Thailand, so it didn't have hundreds of, customers' phone numbers. That's what they take it. Again, that should have been sussed in minutes. This has only got 3 fucking numbers on it, and they're in Thailand. Still took months before I got the phones back. They're meant to be public servants. Get it? That's right. We pay their wages to protect and serve. Although that's the American mantra, yeah. Yeah, I don't know where some of these policemen's heads are. So I turned it round on myself. Well, okay, I go to this person's home, I take away a load of material that's worth thousands of pounds as potential evidence, and then we very quickly can substantiate, well, no, this is not cannabis. Didn't smell anything like cannabis, get it? Yeah. And then somehow, well, yeah, the plot thickens. Yeah. Wouldn't be surprised, I can say that material wasn't destroyed, was given to certain individuals who tried to make some kind of commercial synthetic version of what this herbal mix was. This herbal mix would put you on the astral plane. That's what's called diviner's herb, and it's used by shaman to go on spirit journeys. So you have a proper ritual, like you do with ayahuasca. It's not something you go down the pub where, get it? Just as LSD wasn't. If you were stupid enough and immature enough, call it what you will, to go and drop LSD in some stupid vibey fucking disco bar, because you pick up everybody's vibes and, well, it's evil. That's it. You see fucking demon. That's what it is. Get it? So Leary said, yes, set and setting. And it's the same with this material. It's not a party drug. It's actually used by a shaman to go on a journey to get information regarding a possible healing for someone. Yeah. But it's all controlled. And it's a a sacred space, there's drumming and that, and it's done in a respectful, sacred way. And the shaman will just go off, but generally just be closed eyes, and he's off, and then he comes back. So he has actually astral travel, but his body stayed here. He's not walking around looking at lights. You wouldn't. This stuff put you on your back because that's the way you need to be. You just go back, lying on a bench, close your eyes, and zoom, you leave your body. Energy follows thought. And with prayer, you're actually praying, I'd need to know something about this person that can help him be healed. And you'll take them wherever you need to go. You go, it's a journey, and then you come back. And then when you're down to earth, or you will, back in your body and that, you will administer him and probably give him some herbs, and it's a healing ritual. But who knows what? Some idiot policeman could have just taken it like that. Probably ended up in fucking Ward 4, but it'd been all right once it wore off. Yeah, it's only about a 5-hour thing, but it wouldn't be advisable to do that. And again, you're opening yourself up to powers of darkness and things. Oh, yeah, you treat the stuff with respect. But anyway, it was destroyed. And I'm due compensation. There's another thing. I'm sorry. Right. Hell's Angels, Knights Templars, Rosicrucians, White Brotherhood, Cathars, White Magicians, White Witches. Cop out. Put them in your web browser. You'll get loads of responses. Get a pendulum. Oh yeah, there'll be a wealth of information. But or Wikizuba or whatever it is. So you will just get a rough definition of who we should know. Well, you don't. See, most people are fucking idiot cunts. The Knights Templars were a group of monks that were knights. So they took up weapons. That's why I put them next to the Hell's Angels. They're the same ilk. Holy people, but did take up physical weapons, but controlled and disciplined as fuck. In fact, there's a brilliant TV series now, I believe it's called Nightfall or something like that, and it's all about the Knights Templars. I couldn't say all the authenticity, but from what I've seen, are fucking brilliant. And the examples they give. There's these Jews, funny enough, similar pattern. Jews have been thrown out, persecuted, like religious persecution, are thrown out of this castle compound, but with all their belongings, but they're not armed. And this is done by this, if you want to use the word, evil bastard, who then hired some mercenaries to kill them and rip them off. Simple as that. The Knights Templars get word of it, and it's a last-minute rescue. They ride up, and they go right in front of all these people and form a V formation. See, they're trained just like the angels are. Oh, I'm going to throw that in. Right. At Stonehenge, I've shared it, but I didn't finish it off. A fantastic close buddies of mine, I can say that. Freaky few. I say that because we spent a night together in Rock City. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's buddies. I can't remember the names. I don't even bother that. We were together, enjoying each other's company. There's a couple of young, attractive women involved, but no, that wasn't it. But I was very open. I don't own this woman. As long as he didn't try to rape her, which he didn't. But he was sort of, semi-molesting her and kissing her and stuff. Well, and she did. She handled it. She knew how to handle herself. There's no rape. That's another line, isn't it? But this wasn't that. But I was on the big macho thing. He's my brother. I don't own this woman. It's not like it's my wife or something. That's a different trip. But no, she wasn't. She just, two of them, their mates or whatever, had clinged on to me because I was the pop star. I'd just come off from the fucking Stonehenge Festival doing all my stuff, right? And I was recognised. That's that cunt at Stonehenge. Yeah, fuckers. I was wearing the same red hair, fucking robed up. Oh, yeah, I was still in. That's what I left my home with. I was robed up, if you know what that means. Again, magic. Red, will and power. Blue, love, wisdom. This is esoteric knowledge. There are 7 rays, and there are 7 colours that correspond with the rays. This is magic. It's not the whole thing, but that's it. Angels have colours. Red, black, gold. Well, I got that wrong. But that's significant. Each colour has an energy and a power, right? And Tibetan snow boots. Oh, I was dressed to kill. I mean, stunning. Short red hair, hennaed, pigtail, beautifully plaited. I think you had the beard red, but I think I would have done this. Red, blue eyes. There's your colours again. Love, wisdom, red, will and power. And then you only see someone like that. It's zonk. Because you're always affected by whatever colours you wear. Get it? And I was robed up the fuck. Tibetan snow boots. Very colourful boots. Very practical boots. Made out of yak hide. Very light, waterproof and warm as fuck. And they tie up round your jeans. Again, beautifully designed boots. Yeah. Oh, people remember me if they met me or even saw me. And I had colours, my own colours. Skin up, MC. Not known all through the biking club as that. Whether they consider I'm an angel, a motherfuck cunt and cunt-brained idiot or what, but you ask any biker who was skin up. Yeah. Do you know skin up? Have you ever heard of skin up? There'd be very few people who haven't. Yeah. Skin up, and because I was walking about and had my colours. Again, people see you, fucking hell, and then fuck, you get it. It's a double whammy. They see me frontwards and it's fucking hell, is this Jesus? Oh, I'm aware that that was the effect I was putting out. Oh, yeah, but I'm not, but you get it. Oh, yeah, that is what the spirit. It was. It's coming. It was a trial run. Yeah. I was about the nearest thing you could see on planet Earth to Jesus Christ. But the nearest thing. And it did get some reactions. But what are they going to do? That's it. There's only 2 ways to respond to, oh, he's fucking mad. That's it. He thinks he's Jesus. I was picking all this up. Yes. No. I'm being used. And the Holy Spirit used me. And for many people, Jesus Christ did reappear at that Stonehenge, the final trip. I was inspired to just go run into the stones and jump in and on top of the major stone. Imagine it. So I'm high up and I look all round to every motherfucker was there in a complete circle, caught them in the fucking eye, right? And they were, and then jumped down and fucked off. Oh, I know there's rumours. That's what it's done. Fucking Jesus, because no cunt knew me. Perfect person to do it. Oh, that's fucking John Willie's brother. No, I'd gone into deep retreat. And that's why I was used. Now, of course, this is bollocks. But don't worry. 50 people might see this. Nothing I said's mad. Just the truth. I was dressed. Well, how can I trip it? Well, how do you know what Jesus looked like? Get it? No, but I know magic and I know colours. Again, you can say, oh, Adolf, yeah, all this knowledge is available. Alice A. Bailey teachings. Taught you all about the 7 rays, teach you all about white magic, and it'll also teach you about the reappearance of the Christ. But again, people's arrogance. This knowledge has been with humanity since, I think, the 1940s. Yeah, but guess what? It was put into obscurity. Wrong word. Yeah, the powers of darkness hid or prostituted, sounds familiar? This fantastic knowledge that could release people, the truth, get it, shall set you free. And it has just been obscured, trashed. Oh, it's Lucius, work the devil. Now, those who are narrow-minded, get it, who didn't look for themselves, it was sacred. Well, it is sacred, but it is esoteric, which means secret. It wasn't ever intended to be. You can get this knowledge now, but you couldn't before, on Amazon. So it's totally accessible by anyone. You don't have to be part of some Watkins, secret bookshop, because that isn't going to fucking do it. You get me? A few in the know people going to Watkins, they thought, no, it needs to bomb, but it's there. Yeah, Amazon. And then we go into other trips. You don't have to study it because we're now gifted with the ability. With the ability of empath. Now they're on Facebook. They might not have got it sus, but they got a rough idea. Empath means you can pick up any book, whack your hand on it, very similar to taking the oath. That's what I've done. It's a ritual. You put your hand on the Bible and all the knowledge of the Bible is available to you. You are swearing on the Bible, yes, but you're also, another interpretation is that because that's a chakra. Yeah. When you bless people, you generally do that because there is like an energy. An energy comes out and this can be photographed. Right? You've got 7 chakras. There you go. You've probably got more actually, but there's 7 major chakras. Crown chakra, third eye, throat chakra. Again, this is basic, run-of-the-mill yogic knowledge. But if you're some closed-ass cunt who's into some little group, that's it. Meaning that's the trip for you. You're narrow-minded. You haven't got a broad perspective because you're trapped in this narrow concept of what it is to be spiritual. Yeah. Well, it ain't. Yeah. Like I am. Look up what eclectic means. Because I am that. It's not like I think, but I thought, yeah, it's a fantastic way to describe. You're into loads of different things. There's not one thing that can contain you. And if it does, you're limiting yourself. You become a better instrument for God by the more things that you have touched into and relate to people. Here you go, scripture. You can become all things to all men. So I can meet a Buddhist. Oh yeah, but I can commune with them. You understand where I come from? Right? I'm a Thai Buddhist, same trip. I'm a Christian. I'm a eclectic witch, rare. I'm a channel, rare. I'm a medium, rare. I'm a spiritualist, rare. Just different hats. But if you open, you realise you've had thousands of lives. Again, that's the other big thing that the powers of darkness have used, and it's actually used by so-called churches. The so-called agent of spirituality is actually an agent for darkness. You only got one life. That wasn't what was in the Bible. It all got took out, and that was why these people wanted to keep you in ignorance and exploit you, and you paid them money to release you from all your transgressions and all this shit. That's all part of the Vatican. You just do this little meditation. We'll make it easy for you. What do you think Jesus Christ would say or do or react to the Vatican? Yeah. Meditate on it. Huh. What you again? Because but yeah, if you've got all these wrong concepts, Jesus didn't get angry, and all this other crap. Jesus didn't swear, and yet the scripture clearly says he was salt of the earth. But what has humanity done? They put all these straight-laced arse, broomstick up the arse cunts, right? And Jesus talked about them as well, hypocrites, holier-than-thou individuals. Sound familiar? Self-righteous cunts. Yeah. Self-righteous cunts are the people that pick me up. I swear, if you promise to remove all your obscenities, we'll let you back into our gang. I mean, how pathetic is that? But that was it. And he didn't grasp because he doesn't see. Oh, I asked him, I'll end there because fucking hell. Yeah, I asked this character 3 times because there was a misconnection on my part. Are you with the Findle Foundation? Because there's a slight little issue with him over swearing. Because he said his words are, we'll let you back in. But I interpret it as, we'll let you back into Findle. Yeah, but it wasn't that. This is some pathetic group on Facebook to do with complaints. Now, I posted a thing there, which he's had removed, okay, but that's it. I wasn't part of the group. It was supposed to be somewhere where you can post a complaint, but they're on a big trip. It's their group, and that's all they do. Just hang around here in this little group space, and anyone submits a complaint, they put their 10 pennyworth in. It's on a big fucking ego trip, in other words. And that wasn't what I was looking for at all. I was posting a complaint there because I thought that's where you post a complaint. Not joining any group, get it? Not being part of their trip and all this self-righteous shit. I don't mind. The things got taken down and hopefully I'll never hear or see from that cunt again. Oh, he isn't a friend. But apparently people can. Maybe I'll take that up with Facebook. If I'm doing a channeling now, I'm sure I can. I only want friends to contribute or write a comment. That's fair. I get some smart-ass cunt who's trying to disrupt me, yeah? You're going to take down that. It's got fuck all to do with what I'm chatting about. I'm ministering about Hell's Angels thing, and this silly little snidey cunt comes in on the side. I've answered it, actually. I'm sure I can make it so when you do a live video like this in a channeling, you can set somewhere a setting where only friends. You can do it to tell friends. It says here, yeah, invite friends. I'm just having a look. Okay. No, I've got all this other shit. Later, and close. Now, no, right, I'm just waffling, but there's some little dots in the corner. No, it just says edit post. So there's nowhere invite friends, no, it looks where I can. Well, it probably is set settings for my live video. Yeah, you can set where you want to post it. Yes. So there is logic. There must be a place. Oh, hold on. No, public. That's what I'm talking about. Public friends or friends exempt. Oh, what's that mean? Don't show to some friends. Friends, okay, but that just means posting. Oh no, I want this to go public. Or you can specify. Hold on. This is it probably. No, custom. Include and exclude friends, but he's not a friend. Rare. So it's not exactly what I want. It says friends, that means this will just go to my friend, but it doesn't mean that. Well, hold on, that'll do it surely. If it only goes to friends, then he won't see it. You can even do it only me. Well, daft, but anyway, yeah. Anyone on or off public, so that's what I am now. But if I send, I'm just waffling, if I send it only to friends and he isn't a friend, he can never see this, so he won't be able to contribute, would he? I don't think I can alter it now, but I think that'll do it. Don't show, so friends would be it. Yeah, done it. But I can't do it now, but the next one I do, it won't be set for public. It will limit, though. See, I'm trying to reach people to set up Black Unicorn. That's one of my main impetuses. So if I only limit to my friends, I think I stink with it because it's a very rare occurrence. And all he gets is 4 penny worth. He comes in here and writes a comment. I will do it on him. Fuck off, you stupid cunt. Yeah, fuck off. I don't want you here. And I'm going to fuck off because all the other things I could, but I'm not really that sort of teacher. Yeah, this knowledge is openly available, whereas some of the things I'm channeling, there you go, I've got them where is new. You won't be able to read some of the stuff I channel in books. Yeah. And so this is your work. You want to find out, oh yeah, House Angels are now producing, I noticed that on YouTube. I haven't watched them because I have actually met them, but there are some videos that have been produced on YouTube. There are websites. That'd be your best thing. You want to find out about House Angel. Knights Templar. There are still probably today groups who are some kind of affiliation with the Knights Templar. It's an ancient order, but they're basically monks, warrior monks. Rosicrucians, the same thing. Admittedly, you've got to get yourself a pendulum because there's so much shit out there. You could waste hours of your life. I'd say that to you. Get yourself a pendulum. And it's very quickly to attune to your pendulum, to learn what you know and your yes responses and do that. So you get a whole list of things there and you can just touch them. Is this right for me to go to now? Whatever. And you'll get a few confirmations and it saves you a hell of a lot of time. Same thing, White Brotherhood, the Cathars, they were like a group but got persecuted, I believe, and slaughtered. I mean, all there for a reason, white magicians. Again, oh yeah, because you get black magicians, but you get an idea. And then white witches. Again, people just think, oh, it's witches. No, I suppose you can get black witches who are probably simple trip. The difference between a white magician and a black magician. A white magician is for everyone and for the planet, spiritual, and a black magician is a selfish fuck big cunt, using the knowledge but for his own selfish gain. But he's generally terminated. And I do mean terminated. There's only so far he can supposedly get his will, get it? And then the same with white magicians. Well, I've just done it, stupid cunt. And black magicians, yeah. Or same with white and black witches. Although I don't call them black, but a white witch is clearly someone that is working for good. And yeah, they're not selfish. And of course, even a witch goes, hey, humble, I want this. Selfish, see? And made the planet be healed or anything, healing, but it's to benefit other people. So here ends that lesson. Yeah, 101 on Hell's Angels. Yeah, no, it is. If you're drawn, it's there. And if you get yourself a pendulum, you'll eliminate a lot of the bollocks. There's a lot of bollocks. And same, the best way to learn is videos. I don't read. Fuck it. And you've got YouTube, and there's even one, I'll give them a plug or I know a thing. I think it's called Gaia TV. And it's another web video service, but they're all about spiritual topics. It could be either Gaia TV or Gaia, and it's a small fee, but well worth it if you're in that place where you just want to gen up. And it's the most best way to learn because you sit there and you watch it rather than reading a book and it's all fucking, some of it goes, Gaia TV. And on that note, I'm fucking off. Yeah.